Welcome to the Sibling Rivalry MMA Podcast. We have a new setup. Got a new room, got a light, hung some stuff up behind us, obviously, and let us know how you think or what you think about it. I like it. I think it looks a lot better. The lighting's better. I think it's going to sound better. So, yeah, hopefully we'll be in here from now on.
Yeah, we'll try it out. I like the garage. Let us know what you think. We can always go back to that too. But we're going to try to get some more stuff to hang up back here. This is a little bare right now, but we'll get it going. So I think a lot of these other podcasts forgot there's fights Wednesday too. So we're here to tell you who's going to win.
Maybe.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So we just had UFC 249. Was an amazing card. Now we get UFC Fight Night. It's just called Smith vs. Teixeira. It's on ESPN Plus, it looks like. I thought it was going to be on ESPN.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised.
But this is just ESPN Plus. I don't know. This could be wrong. There's no way they don't put this on ESPN. It's the only live sports on.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a good card. Obviously not as good as UFC 249. They kind of put like all their eggs in one basket for that one. But they're still good fights. We're just going to look at the main card. The prelims do have Andre Arlovsky on them, Michael Johnson, Sahara Eubanks. Some good fighters, but, you know, they're fighting people that I don't really know, and I'm not trying to do all that.
Yeah. The only thing I want to say, Arlovsky still fighting is so crazy. Because this right here, this is the first 25 years of every UFC poster. And Arlovsky is on the cover of one of like the... Which one is it on here? I lost it, but he's up here in the first two rows. There he is. Right there. That's insane.
Yeah. He's still going. He was winning some fights. Now he doesn't really win a lot of fights. He won a fight last year against Ben Rothwell. But, yeah. Also behind us, some Anderson Silva versus Rampage twice. That would have been an amazing fight back in the day. Not what we're here to talk about, though. Just wanted to point that out. We have a lot of Anderson Silva stuff in here.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll get to the card. First fight on the main card, Carl Roberson versus Marvin Vettori. Both guys are on 2-fight win streaks. I think Roberson trains in Jersey. I'm pretty sure he's training partners with Corey Anderson, so he probably works with those guys up there. The last time I remember watching him fight, he got submitted by Glover Teixeira. But he's won 2 fights since then. He beat Wellington Turman and Roman Kopylov. Don't really know those guys.
Also got a win over Jack Marshman. Pretty good one.
Yeah, so he's been in the UFC since 2007. Had a little bit of up and down career. Like I said, the loss over Glover was kind of a big deal. I think that was supposed to be like Roberson's coming out party, and he was like gonna break through, and then he got submitted really easily. And then, like I said, beat Wellington Turman and Roman Kopylov, guys that I don't know who they are. Won by submission, so he's gotten better on the ground. If he's working with Corey Anderson, I'm sure his wrestling's getting a lot better. 2017, he had a win by submission. So he's won and lost multiple times by submission. So who knows what the hell is up with this dude on the ground?
Yeah, I don't really have any expert breakdown on this fight here, but they both have a shared fight against Cesar. Cesar Ferreira? Carl Roberson lost, and Vettori beat him. Vittori's last loss is against Israel Adesanya in 2018. He's won all his fights since then. He's only fought, 4 times? 2 times? He's only fought twice since then. So, I don't know. I'm going to probably go with Vettori, and I don't have a great reason. That's just who I'm going with.
I will too, just because if Roberson does want to get it to the ground, Vettori does have a win over Andrew Sanchez, a guy that won the Ultimate Fighter and was, I believe, he was a Division II national champ. He wrestled for McKendree back in the day. So a guy with a really good wrestling pedigree, and he wasn't able to beat Vettori. So if Roberson wants to get it to the ground, I don't think he's going to be able to. So I'm going to go with Vettori as well, just really based on that.
Yeah, not a whole lot on that one for me.
Yeah, 2 guys that I haven't really seen fight a lot.
Next one, Ricky Simone and Ray Borg. I think that I really underestimate Ray Borg sometimes. I almost never pick him to win. You just never know what you're going to get with him. Sometimes he looks really good. Sometimes he doesn't look so great. Ricky Simone, everybody I think remembers him thinking that he was going to beat up Uriah Hall, and then he got knocked out.
Uriah Faber.
Uriah Faber, sorry.
Nobody would have thought he'd beat up Uriah.
Yeah. But since then, he has lost to Rob Font.
Yeah, he lost to Rob Font, so hype train kind of derailed.
Yeah.
Didn't end up being as good as people thought. But a win over Ray Borg could put him back up there, maybe back into the top 15. Ray Borg is very up and down. He's had a lot going on in his life as well, like stuff with his kid, and then he had the glass in his eye from the Conor McGregor incident with the bus. And yeah, I mean, up and down life, up and down career right now. In 2019, he did beat Gabriel Silva, and he lost a fight against Casey Kenny, guy who took the fight on short notice, but that was a really close fight. I know Ray Borg thought he won that fight, so, I mean, that's not a loss to be ashamed about either. We've had Casey Kenny on the show a couple times. Good guy. But yeah, coming off a win against Gabriel Silva, it seems like, Borg's life is going a little better, so maybe he'll get back to his old form. He was a former title contender. He fought Mighty Mouse and got destroyed, but almost everybody did. And he also beat. He's coming off one against Rogerio Bontorin. I didn't see he even fought this year, so he fought back in February and won too.
I knew he was coming off a win.
So he's coming off 2 wins then. Yeah. 2-fight win streak for Ray Borg. And I mean, if he's fighting during this COVID stuff, he wasn't fighting when bad things were happening. He would sit out and not fight. So things must be going for him. If his head's on straight, I think he's one of the best fighters in the world. I think he's gonna dominate this fight, which I've never said before about Ray Borg.
You'd think Ray Borg's gonna dominate this fight?
Yeah, I think Ray Borg's gonna win.
I was actually gonna go with Ricky Simon.
I'm not impressed with Ricky Simon.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I think maybe I just underestimate Ray Borg. I just don't think... I mean, he is pretty good, but I just feel like he's going to lose. I don't have a really good reason. I think maybe Ricky Simone's going to come back with something big here. But yeah, you would probably be smart to pick Ray Borg. I'm going to go with Ricky Simone.
Ricky Simone, like, his UFC... I don't understand the hype either. Because one win, he beat Merab, which is a really good win, but it was controversial as hell. He wasn't winning the fight at all. And the bell sounded in the 3rd round. The fight was over.
This was really weird. I forgot it was that fight.
And they said Merab was unconscious, which is debatable. Like, he fought. He was in a guillotine for like a minute and a half, and they didn't stop the fight, and he was kicking and moving. And then when the bell rang, they said he was unconscious, and they gave Simone the win. So that was his first win. And then he beat Montel Jackson, which, who cares? And then he beat Ronnie Yahya, and then he lost to Faber in 46 seconds, and then he lost to Rob Font.
Yeah.
So I don't see where all the hype's at.
I don't either, but I'm still, for some reason, I'm going with him. I just feel like he's going to win.
And
I'm not giving any fucking reasons for my first 2 picks.
People are saying that he's like a young up-and-coming guy. He's older than Ray Borg. Ray Borg's still only 26. Ray Borg's done a lot in his career. Yeah.
Ray Borg's my age.
When Ray Borg fought Mighty Mouse, he was like 23 or 24.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
So he still has... He could be still getting a lot better.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah. I don't know why. I don't know. I'm not putting money on this fight. I'm just picking Ricky Simone, and I don't have a reason.
Yeah. All right, I'm going with Borg there. So next we got Alexander Hernandez. Kind of a similar guy to Ricky Simone, but a little bit better wins. And Drew Dober. This is going to be a very exciting fight.
Yeah.
Most people remember Alexander Hernandez from his little dispute with Cowboy. They were talking shit to each other. They fought, and I think Hernandez might have been a favorite. That was supposed to be like his big fight to come out and become a star. He was a good shit talker. He fought well.
That was one of the best things I ever saw when Cerrone beat his ass.
Yeah, and he got smoked. So his first fight, he beat Beneil Dariush, which was a huge win. Knocked him out in 42 seconds. Then he beat the Canadian gangster, Olivier Aubin-Mercier. So people thought, this guy's the shit. He's young. He's coming up. Cowboy dominated him. And then his last fight, he squeaked out a win against Francisco Trinaldo, which I remember watching that fight. I was not impressed with Hernandez, and I thought he won the fight. I may be wrong on that, but I think I thought Trinaldo won that fight. But Hernandez won. Now he's facing Drew Dober, a guy that is extremely exciting. He's coming off of a big win over Nasrat Haqparast, a guy that people thought, again, was going to be the next big thing. He trained with Viral Sahabi. He looked just like Kelvin Gastelum, and Drew Dober smoked him in the first round. He also has a win over Marco Polo Reyes, he's been fighting in the UFC since 2013, so this is going to be a really good fight.
Yeah.
Probably best fight on the card.
Drew Dober has been submitted by Dariush, but Dariush is really good. I'm going with Dariush. I'm going with Drew Dober.
Good pick.
Yeah. I'm going with Drew Dober. I think he's just a better fighter than Alexander Hernandez. It should be a good fight. They're both, real tough guys. I just think Drew Dober's better. They have that shared fight. And, that's the reason that I picked against Carl Robeson earlier, because the shared fight, that's all I was going off of. But I just legitimately think Drew Dober's a better fighter.
See,
you kind of covered a lot there.
I think Hernandez is a better fighter, but Dober has power. Like, I thought Hawkbross was a way better fighter, and Dober knocked him out.
Shit.
Like, he knocked out Polo Reyes. He's knocked out his last 2 fights. He's knocked guys out within about a minute. Hernandez is definitely going to keep the fight standing, I think. And he might piece him up, but I could definitely see Hernandez getting knocked out. We've seen, like, he can get knocked out. Cowboy knocked him out. I don't know. Despite all that, I'm going to go with Hernandez.
Wow, I feel like this is the first time we've disagreed so much so early.
I think he is a good fighter. I think he's going to be able to avoid the big shots and outpoint Dober. He is tough, too. If he gets cracked, he might be able to survive it. I'm going to go with Hernandez. I don't know. I feel like he needs a win. Dober doesn't need a win. Dober loses and wins all the time. He's been in the UFC forever. Hernandez needs a win. I'm going to go with Hernandez.
Dober needs this. Dober's going to beat Hernandez. It's going to move him up the rankings for somehow. And he's going to give him a real big fight next fight. He's going to impress everyone.
Wouldn't happen even if he did knock him out. But next, oddest fight on the card.
I don't get this.
You can take this one.
Why did OSP move up to heavyweight? Like, when did he... That just came out of nowhere, right? Like, within the last week or two, they announced this fight. They're like, OSP's a heavyweight.
It might just be because he can't make weight during this. Or on short notice.
Or they just needed a fight. Like, they just were like, hey, do you want to fight Ben Rothwell? And he's like, okay.
His career has been going very bad lately in the light heavyweight division. He was a guy that was looking really good for a while, and now he doesn't. He just submitted Michael Olekeschek, some Russian dude, and I'm pretty sure it was a Von Flue choke because that's the only move he does. He got submitted by Krylov. He lost to Reyes. Beat Pedro, lost to TV. So very up and down.
Yeah.
That all has been within the last 2 years, so he fights a lot. Yeah, man, I don't know why this fight's happening.
Oh, my God.
Rothwell is
I forgot
horrible.
Ben Rothwell's last fight was against Stefan Struve.
Yeah, Rothwell's horrible. He did just beat Stefan Struve, but before that, he lost to Arlovsky and Ivanov. Like, he's bad.
Yeah, I don't know what... I didn't realize OSP had problems making light heavyweight. I know he's a big guy. I didn't know he had, weight cutting. Or he might not. Nobody said that. Yeah, but I didn't ever think he had problems with his weight cut.
He fought John Jones on really short notice. So.
Yeah. Maybe he just wanted to switch things up, and he probably was looking at, if I'm going to go to heavyweight, Ben Rothwell's probably a good first guy to fight at heavyweight.
Yeah.
I think it's a winnable fight for OSP.
I think he'll win.
Yeah, I'm probably going to pick him, too. It's one of those fights I never would have thought would happen, so I haven't really thought a whole lot about it. But yeah, I'm gonna go with OSP, I guess. He's probably got some speed on Rothwell.
Definitely.
OSP's
weird. He's awkward as shit too, which I think could help. Rothwell's just gonna kind of sit there and not do much and probably take shots and then maybe blitz with a horrible fury of hands.
Well, that's what I'm actually worried about because I don't think OSP is all that great on his feet.
He is.
He's all right.
He knocks guys out.
He's definitely... I don't know. It's just a weird one. Rothwell could hit something big on him. I think I'm going to go with OSP. I don't know how he's going to win. I'm not going to say he's going to win by submission. That's always an option.
Rothwell's pretty good on the ground. I don't think he'll submit him.
He'll probably...
I'll say decision.
Could be decision.
He'll probably just outpoint him and dodge. And Rothwell will get really tired. OSP should win, I think.
I think so, too.
Rothwell's a big heavyweight, though. But I don't know. I'm going to say OSP. Rothwell sucks. There's no way he's going to win. He's horrible. Yeah. That's really what I'm going with. He's so bad.
Yeah, he's not very good. But it's just a weird one. So it's anything could happen there. Yeah, I guess Rothwell could knock him out. OSP could submit him. Could go decision. I'm going to go OSP, too. All these fights are kind of weird, right?
That's what I was looking at, too. Main event makes no sense. Why is this fight happening?
We're going through all these, and I feel like usually we can give pretty good reasons to everything and break a lot down. I've been at a loss for words a couple times where I'm just this guy's going to win.
These fights don't make sense.
Hopefully it's not your first time watching this, but...
And I get it. They're just trying to make a show in the middle of the week, but Anthony Smith and Glover Teixeira, this fight makes no fucking sense. Anthony Smith has to be a huge favorite in this.
It doesn't do much for me. Like, I don't see that fight. I mean, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, actually, I'm going to be at work. I can't watch it. What time is this fight?
The main card's at 9.
It's all has to be in America, so.
But here's the thing with Glover that I guess he did earn a good big fight, but Glover, like, he's old and he's not gonna be fighting for a belt ever again. But he does keep winning. He's on a 3-fight win streak. He hasn't lost since 2018 against Corey Anderson. Since then, he submitted Carl Roberson, he submitted Ian Kutalaba, and he submitted Krylov. Or no, he beat Krylov by decision.
Those are all good wins.
Yeah, they're good wins, but Anthony Smith is good. He's really good.
Yeah.
And I didn't think he was very good until he beat the fuck out of Gustafsson.
Mm-hmm.
He smoked him. Dude, Glover can't win this fight.
Yeah. I mean, he can. I think Glover... I mean, obviously, Glover was amazing, and he's still looking really good. Those are all really good wins. I think a lot of people expected Krylov to beat him. But Anthony Smith has been looking good. He should be able to avoid Glover's little tricks, you know? So...
He hasn't fought since... Anthony Smith hasn't fought since summer of last year. So it's been a while.
I'll go with Anthony Smith.
Yeah. I think he could knock him out.
I think Glover is getting a little too old.
Glover's old as fuck. How old is he? He's 40.
I mean, he's been hanging on. And he's been doing good. Those are all really good wins. Yeah. So you never know. I mean, he's got the experience. I mean, Anthony Smith's got a lot of experience too, but he might be able to squeeze the submission out or something.
Anthony Smith's fought more times than Glover.
Yeah. I'm going to go with Anthony Smith.
Yeah, I think Smith, he should be able to knock him out. Like, their skill on the feet might be kind of close. Glover's a really good boxer, but Smith's a lot faster. He has a way better chin, and...
Yeah, I'm going Anthony Smith.
He should be able to knock him out. Anthony Smith said, like, today or yesterday that he thinks he can submit Glover. Glover's never been submitted. And I think Glover's probably going to try to get it to the ground just because he looks so good there recently. And John Jones controlled Anthony Smith on the ground. That's a lot different, obviously, but
Anthony Smith just, like, fought to a split decision against some 170-pound dude that broke into his house.
Okay. Well, that guy might have beat Glover.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm going Anthony Smith.
Yeah, I am too. I'm gonna go Anthony Smith by knockout. It's 5 rounds. Glover's not gonna. Glover, he can't fight 5 rounds anymore. There's no way.
Unless he gets tricky.
And Smith's in good shape. He looked really well conditioned against Gustafsson. I'm gonna go Smith by knockout.
Yeah, I didn't really think Smith was that good until that fight too.
Yeah, I mean he beat Volkan, which I've never been that big on Volkan either, Ozdemir. But then he fought Jones and got smoked, and I was like, yeah, that was obviously gonna happen. But then he beat up Gus, but Gus was kind of on his way out. So maybe I don't know. Maybe we still don't know how good Anthony Smith is.
Yeah, I was just thinking that too. Like, we'll see. I'm still going with them. So there you have it. Those are your fairly confident picks for this Wednesday night card.
Odds. So Vittori's a favorite. Ricky Simone's a favorite.
Ricky Simone's a favorite.
Dober's a favorite. OSP's a favorite. And Smith's a favorite.
I'd have picked all the favorites. I thought I was picking some underdogs there.
Yeah. So
I didn't look at any of the odds. I thought I was picking underdogs.
So yeah, I might just do a parlay with my picks.
I wanted to do a parlay with my picks.
Because Vittori's a -178, Ray Borg's a +140, Hernandez is a +100, OSP -146, Anthony Smith -184. If I put $50 on that, I win $924 with just my picks that I think are going to happen.
Yeah. I don't know. After the way my bets went Saturday, I don't know.
I still got money in my FanDuel, so I'm doing it.
I used it all.
Okay, I'm going to use it all on that. I'm going to put $88 on my picks.
$88
to win $1,627. That's all I have left in my FanDuel.
All right. Well, I might put something on my picks, but they're all favorites, so it kind of sucks.
All right. Well, we'll be back with another episode to look over the Saturday card, which I haven't even looked at yet, so I don't know who it is. It's Walt Harrison Overeem.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll be back for that. Check out our recap. I know everybody's going to want to keep talking about UFC 249. The recap's not getting a lot of love.
Yeah,
I think we're just a small channel, you know. We're small. Everybody did a UFC 249 recap. You guys want to watch Ariel Helwani and Luke Thomas and all these freaking
They don't know
shows.
what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Our picks were pretty good.
I went 9-3 on the whole card.
8-4, and I think the Cowboy won that fight, so I should have.
Yeah, I had Cowboy too, and Verdum had a close fight, and I lost that one. I lost close fights.
Who saw that one? Verdum just sucks now. Well,
he did
he sucks for the
fine.
first round.
Yeah, he did all right eventually, but yeah. All right. Yeah, we'll see you guys for these next card for Saturday.